Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today I'm gonna be doing a very quick tutorial on how to create a place that you can have your brainstorm for your video ideas, how to actually be more creative, how to control your ideas, where you're gonna script them, and how I do to script them, put them into action. And after that, I will show you how to use ChatGPT to enhance your output and the number of ideas and videos that you can create with it, and how to actually use it to make it better prompt. The first thing is you're gonna look in Notion. You need to have an account in Notion, and then there's a template that I will be sharing with you. It's called Content Calendar. It was not done by me, but it's very easy to use, and I will show you how to use it right now. So here you have on the left side, you have the idea, and then you have here how it's going. For example, here I have many ideas, and so if I want to create a new idea, for example, right here, I will type a name of the idea, chat GPT for prompt videos. All right, then I have it here. Then I press enter, and it will be here. And this will now be on my ideas. So as soon as it's in my ideas, let's say I want to work on this video, and then, okay, here's already the title, and you can assign to it, and you can give it a status. But the first thing I'm going to go is I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to start writing down my ideas for videos. So the thing that I like to do the most for videos is to think about it in a storyline, because storytelling is very important to keep your audience engaged. So there is the normal. Okay, so I would say hook, normal, explosion, new normal, which is a very simple way of telling a story. So for example, I'd like to explain this by making a reference of the show Friends. This particular episode where Monica asks Chandler, why are you not freaking out? Why are you not freaking out? The normal is that they're going to, the hook, the normal is that they're going to get married. But the explosion, where the conflict happens, is when they give them a call, and as soon as he receives a call, Monica says, if you're reaching out by today, you reached Monica Geller and Chandler Bing. But if you reach after Sunday, you'll be reaching the Bings. And then he freaks out because she will become a Bing. So this is the conflict. And the explosion that he runs away. That's the big conflict. He runs away and he hides. And then everybody goes and find him and to bring him back to the wedding. And then they get married. Which, again, the series goes on and Chandler and Monica are married. And that's the new normal. I hope that was somewhat okay to understand. Say, okay, the script is in, instead from idea, I'm going to put in progress. So it automatically came from here to here, which makes it much easier for you to visualize your projects and how you are doing things. Okay, now I'm going to open ChatGPT and show you how I do to generate my creative output. I'm gonna take this one, and it says stand out by taking in only what's good and limiting your access. In other words, think inside the box. Then I'm gonna copy this. Then I'm gonna go to ChatGPT, chat.openai.com, and here I have my chat. So I'm gonna open a new chat, and I'm gonna say based on the following prompt, and then I enter the prompt, generate 5 video hooks in the same style. Boom. Then it's gonna start generating the hooks for me. It will take a while, so I'll speed up. All right, so it generated 5 video hook ideas for me. And so what happens now is where most people stop. But you should think of ChatGPT as your friend and not only as an AI machine. And what do I mean by that? You actually talk to ChatGPT. So here are the 5 ideas. So based on the last prompt, I would like 3 new video hooks for a short video. Please, can you add a bit more sarcasm in the titles of the hook? Boom, and then it's gonna start generating again. And this is the actual true power of ChatGPT, and we're still gonna go further to this. Sure, here are the video hooks. So, why be original when you can think inside the box? The ultimate guide to conformity. Tired of being creative? Limit your access and embrace boredom with inside box thinking. Why think outside the box when you can stay comfortable inside? A guide to mediocrity. So, it didn't really quite get the idea. And then you're gonna explain to ChatGPT, I want to actually create a video explaining why sometimes it is important to think inside the box. The box, as in limiting the amount of information consumed and time spent on production. All right, and then period, correct here, grammar, okay, production, based on all of the answers. Can you create 3 more titles? Can you create 3 more hooks for a short video where you use a bit of edgy sarcasm to hook the audience? Boom. Then you give a prompt to ChatGPT, and then it's gonna think, and then it's gonna give you other list of prompts and ideas that you can do. So the thing is, ChatGPT is a very powerful tool, but a lot of people, they just stop where it gives you like a few prompts in the beginning. But if you treat it as a conversation and as really work that you're doing, then you're gonna see that the possibilities with ChatGPT are endless as long as you do it in the right way. So here, the power of conformity. Why thinking inside the box will make you stand out even if you don't want to. Why thinking outside the box is overrated. The surprising benefits of sticking to what you know best. Unleash your inner genius. How limiting your access can actually make you more productive. Then, okay, so then I like this here. Then based on this prompt that you gave me, and then you here, let me create a simple storyline explaining the concept in a video form. Then you actually tell ChatGPT what ChatGPT is. For example, in a video form, remember to act as a professional storyteller. I think it's together. Storyteller on the top 1% of his or her industry. Boom. You prompt again. Imagine this. Then ChatGPT gives you again prompts. All right. Okay, this time it's actually generating a bit faster. And the thing here is, I'm not saying for you to actually take all the words that ChatGPT give to you and use it as your video script. That's not what I'm saying, because this is just prompting. What I'm saying is you can take some of the ideas from ChatGPT and actually make them even better, and they will boost your creativity. Because sometimes when we're not feeling very creative, when we're not feeling like we want to work to do something, we just need a warm-up. Like in any physical exercise, you should do a warm-up so your body understands that it should, get the blood flowing, and that that you're going to be doing more things now that require more effort. And the same thing works for your brain. You need a little bit of time to get your brain going. So all right, then you have here A very good prompt, a solid one. And then a very good thing that I like to do is you can say, okay, thank you very much. Now, please explain it to me. How did you build this storyline? Boom. And then you click, and then it's gonna go through the thought process that it has in order to build a storyline. And then you start to understand a little bit more on how to make better stories. And then you will see, I will show you the prompt after it's done. All right, then you have a response. Then it's a very good response. Certainly, to build the storyline, I first identify the target audience, creative professionals in highly competitive industry, and the common belief that they have been taught to think outside the box in order to be successful, which I totally agree. Then I introduce the article as a challenge to this belief and to set up conflict between traditional idea of the creativity and the new concept of conformity. I created a relatable protagonist who experienced this conflict and begins to see wisdom in the new approach. Throughout the story, I emphasize the benefits of limiting options and honing skills within a specific set of parameters. Finally, I resolved the conflict by demonstrating how the protagonist's newfound approach resulted in success and recognition within their industry. Overall, the story is designed to provide a relatable and compelling narrative that challenges a commonly held belief and presents a new, effective approach. Boom! You had a master class of how to tell a compelling story. ChatGPT explained to you in very good words on how you create better stories by using it. So now you have a better understanding. But why stop here if we can go even farther? So take a look at this one now. So based on your response before, how would you rewrite the same story, but this time being even more effective and engaging? Boom. Please be brutally critical and analytical when writing the output. Thank you. I'd like to say thank you because maybe the machines are gonna rule the world, and in case that happens, you already know that I'm gonna be good with them. So there we go. Absolutely. Here's a more effective and engaging version of the story. Boom. Right. As soon as it finishes, I'm gonna even go one step further, because here's the thing, guys. If you stop at the prompt number 1 or 2, you're gonna get what everybody else is getting, and then you're just gonna be in the middle of the crowd with everybody else. And you've already seen multiple videos that look exactly the same. They have the same type of subtitles, hooks, imagery, and you name it. So in order for you to become better at what you do, in order for you to be able to use ChatGPT as a tool to enhance your output and enhance your creativity, you have to actually do the work. You just have to keep going until you find something that you are good with and that you can actually work from that. Okay? So, as you're writing, boom, I am shooketh with what ChatGPT actually wrote for us now. So absolutely, blah, blah, blah. As a creative professional, you've always been told to think outside the box in order to stand out. But the problem is everyone else is doing the same thing. It's become a tired cliche and you're struggling to keep up. One day, you come across an article that challenges everything you've ever believed about creativity. It's called The Power of Conformity, Why Limiting Your Options Can Make You Stand Out. At first, you're skeptical. You've always been taught that creativity is about breaking the rules and taking risks. But the more you read, the more you start to see the wisdom in this new approach. I am so excited about this response. you learn that by limiting your options and honing your skills with a specific set of parameters, you can actually produce better work than even before. You're not just trying to reinvent the wheel in every project, you're mastering the box and pushing its limits. And as a result, you're producing work that is even more innovative, more effective, and more memorable. The best part? Your clients are thrilled with the results. They're not just impressed by your creativity, they are impressed by your ability to consistently deliver high quality work within a specific set of guidelines. You've become known as the go-to expert in your niche, and your reputation is spreading throughout the industry. But it's not just about the accolades. You're happier and more fulfilled than ever before. Seriously, guys, you have no idea how my brain is right now because of this prompt. It's insane. It's so good than ever before, because you're no longer constantly struggling to come up with ideas. You found the system that works for you, and it's allowing you to do your best work on a regular basis. The moral of the story: sometimes it's not about thinking outside the box, it's about mastering the box, using its constraints to your advantage. By honing your skills within a specific set of parameters, you can stand out from the crowd and achieve your full potential. And now it gets to the part that it's like insane. Okay, let's go. And ChatGPT, because of the prompt that we said before, it gives you a full analysis of what it did. Okay, in this version of the story, I added a stronger hook in the opening sentence by highlighting the common struggle that creative professionals face in the competitive industry. This immediately grabs the reader's attention and draws them into the story. I also added more detail in the depth to the conflict by explaining that the protagonist is not just struggling to stand out, they're also struggling to stay motivated and fulfilled. This adds to emotional weight to the stories and makes the reader care more about the outcome. In the middle section, I added more specific examples of how protagonists' new approach is paying off by emphasizing the benefits to both the client and the protagonist's own self of fulfillment. I'm able to show the reader that this new approach isn't just effective, it's also more satisfying. Finally, I added a stronger conclusion that ties everything together and reinforces the central message of the story by emphasizing that success comes from mastering the box rather than simply breaking out of it. I'm able to provide a more memorable and actionable takeaway for a reader. Boom! There you go. ChatGPT gave you a much better understanding and much better stories. Now they have the story and you have the analysis. What you're gonna do, you're gonna take the script, all right? You're gonna take all of this input and you're gonna generate here, and you're gonna put as you're gonna put in here a story. You're gonna have it here. But what does it mean? Does it mean that I'm gonna end here? No, what it means is that I'm gonna do, let's say I have a day, like every day in the morning, I take 30 minutes to just, write ideas. So every idea that I have, so you're gonna do the same thing with this. So you're gonna take 30 minutes to 1 hour to create prompts and storylines for your videos and for your content, and you're just gonna add them over here. And then after that, you're gonna have a day that you come back to it, you read it again, and you edit and you add your own touch, your own creativity to this. You don't really need to take everything by ChatGPT's word, but by just the merely reviewing of your content, you will be able to do so much more, and your creativity will go again, and you're gonna be thinking inside the box, this restrained box over here, which will get your brain going and engaged to help you create better stories and even insert you better in the narrative. Okay, boom, and there you go. And let's say you come back to the day that you want to edit this video. Okay, so you can go back to the same chat. Everything that you do over here, it's saved. Then let's say you want to do an Instagram post. So based on this last output, could you please generate a short Instagram description for the video idea for the video, and add some emojis that make sense, and use a fun tone. Boom. then it's going to create the Instagram post for you. Again, you don't really necessarily need to use every single thing, but it gives you again an idea, and you can already add it. You can add it to your content calendar because it's going to be much easier. New video alert, thinking outside the box. Nah, we got something better for you. Okay, can you generate 3 more descriptions, please? Remember to sound a bit ironic and sassy. Boom. And then again, you can add your personality to ChatGPT, and it's definitely going to help you how to write better prompts, and your creativity is just going to soar. But if you use it to create 50 types of content that you can do in 20 minutes, let me tell you right now, that sucks. Everybody else can do the same, but not everybody can do this thing over here. So it's creating now, and once it's finished, I will come back to you. All right, then we have here 3 ideas for Instagram, and then let's say you like them, and then you're just gonna put them in your content calendar over here. Boom. Then you have it here, so you can even add a title, so you're gonna put Instagram captions. Boom, you can come here and boom, make it bigger, make it bold. You can even background, you can do so many different things. And so you have here Instagram captions. And then what I like to do, because I like to put everything in the same spot, then I go a little bit down here, and then I go / list, and then you go to the list, and then this is a shot list. So I'm gonna put here shot list, and then let's say video of a guy inside the box, a video of a person using the box as a way of thinking, and so on and so forth. You can create your list, you can create your video, your shot list, everything inside this same thing. And I don't like to use multiple apps. I just like to use one that solves all of my problems. So for most times that I'm creating content, this will solve my problem. So I am in progress here, and then boom, this is in progress. And let's say I want to change it. So I'm gonna go, and let's say I already made the video. So I go here in progress, and then in review. So if you work with somebody, you can invite somebody to this calendar with you, and you're gonna be reviewing. The person's gonna be reviewing. They can comment on it, and once you're published, you can put it over here onto published. You go open again, status, publish, boom, moved it to the right, so it doesn't cluster your brain when you need to think inside the box. I hope you like this video, and yeah, we'll see you in the next tutorial.